Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy, Eddbedhead, here in the Sleeping Cinema. And today with me, I have...
Hey, Zeus. I'm back from my long trip.
Oh, yeah, to California.
Mm-hmm.
You got JavierSenpai over here?
And behind the camera, we have...
And we have Aleksey, also known as Backstab.
Yes. Make sure to follow them all on their social media links below so you can check out their content, too.
I was disappointed in you, Jesus. You didn't use Chewy.
I know, because I don't have anything to link to right now.
Yeah, but you used Chewy last time. I was so stoked with that.
Instagram or anything, Facebook? Oh, why would they want to follow you on Facebook?
Why would they want my Facebook?
Why not, bro? They can
Anyway,
more friends.
let's continue the show so they know what's going on. There will be timestamps in the description for our reviews if you want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. All right, how's your guys' week's been? Any new updates going on?
I've been good. I mean, like I said, I just came back this last Monday. And, yeah, I've been pretty tired. The time zone change is still a little freaky to me.
Oh, yeah. It's 3 hour behind, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's going to be rough.
I didn't really meet any actors. All I saw was FaZe.
The car.
Yeah, I saw one of the FaZe members in a car. Yeah, that was a real car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that like camo thing.
Why don't you try to ask him to get in?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I was driving.
I thought it was
Bro, why don't you just pull her in?
I thought FaZe was just a gamer tag thing where you have to do some trick shots and
They're a clan, but they're like a clan of gamers that are
So
famous.
they're like a real life thing?
Yeah, they're a real
Oh,
life
that's
thing.
weird.
That's weird, according to Aleksey.
Well, because there's like these little kids that are joining FaZe and it's like, what are you guys doing?
Well, some of them just put the clan name on there, but they aren't actually in it.
Yeah, they
'cause they're
really,
fanboys.
they really want to get in. Call of Duty.
Yeah, but usually people that have a FaZe, they end up being pretty good.
Maybe there's a possibility of playing.
Usually. I'm not saying it's all the time because I've seen some pretty bad people.
Well, yeah, but they could just make the name up
Yeah,
and
there's
just
no-
fake it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
What
said
about
usually.
you, Javier? You got any new updates going on?
Not really. I mean, I'm trying to get these two into my job. That's about it. So they really want to join.
Once they pay me $17 an hour, then I will go.
You will not get 17 unless you're driving equipment. I can tell you this right now.
Throw that proposition to them and see what they say, okay?
Well, I can tell you this right now. My boss is gonna say no.
Just tell them.
Just tell him. Other than that, no. I bought the VIP pass for the Celebration Cinema.
Oh,
probably
now
do
you get
that
to watch
too.
movies.
Yeah, bro. I get to watch even more movies. As if I don't go to the movies. No,
I was considering that one or the AMC one.
I
Because,
think.
I like the popcorn at Celebration. That's why I stay there.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I went to the AMC and tried the popcorn. Did not slap.
Yeah.
Does not.
The movie theaters are nice. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
It's just the popcorn that's not doing it for me.
You know-
I would do the exact same thing. I would get that VIP pass, but money is an issue for me
It's
right
cheaper
now.
if you buy the pass. Because if you go every week, that's $10 a movie ticket you're spending. That's $40 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lexi
but
doesn't understand.
I'm already paying for Audible. I got
Why are you paying for Audible?
I like audiobooks, okay?
You do?
Yeah, I
Do you get
get
it for-
like over 100 audiobooks.
So I said, you get like free. Like you just select
The
a
free
book?
audiobooks are trash.
Oh, so you have to actually still pay for books that you want.
But it's the
What's
one free
point of-
credit. The one free credit makes up the $15 because the books you get are like $40.
'Cause you can keep
Oh
them,
my
right?
goodness.
And so you're paying half the price basically.
So you're telling me if I bought Audible right now, like the subscription,
You'll
you
get one free credit.
I get one free book in a sense, right?
Yes.
And then
Bro,
that
they're
one
not
book.
sponsored, dude.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by
Oh.
Audible. We
Get
can't.
out of here.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not have an Audible.
All right.
ad.
Anyways, continuing. So yeah, basically, I'm spending money on like HBO, Audible, and all that other stuff already. So I can't really afford to spend more money.
Bro, that's when you ask for people their account information, and then you start making your third
Oh,
account.
no.
Well, when you think about HBO, you could add accounts,
That's
and I
true.
don't think they limit to like they don't say a limit on how many people can have on one account to watch at the same time.
That's true. We do not promote illegal activities, though. So no.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Don't come.
One thing I do say though, like the movie theaters we went to this time, we're usually going to
The mall.
The mall.
the mall to
theater,
watch movies, and the theaters there is cool and all that. It's fine. I enjoy it. But then we occasionally go to a movie theater that's a decent distance away from us, and that's when it gets crazy because those theaters are so much nicer. The leather seats, they have recliners
Okay.
in
He
the
fell in
theaters.
love with that theater.
Yeah.
From what he was
No,
telling me.
It wasn't that nice. I mean,
Look, I
they
forget-
can't recline.
Look, I forget that the other theaters have recliners and all that, and have much nicer and cushioned seats. Because I'm always going to the mall to watch a movie.
Yeah, that's why I like AMC. That's why I considered them.
It's crazy.
So, like, with the one that we went to for the Celebration Cinema, I did not like the seats because I was warm as a mofo. It was because I was right next to you, both of you fools, but I was warm.
Is
I was
that why you fell asleep?
Yeah, I was warm and toasty. I was sweating.
I was going to take a picture of him sleeping.
He was knocked out.
Yeah, I was also tired, too, because I had to work that same morning. So I was already up by 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
And then I didn't go. When I got home after all that, I did some other things. And then, like, around 6, I got home and just sitting down. I was like, should I go to bed or should I play games?
Yeah, when I got home, when I fell asleep, it was around like 8 a.m.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was watching anime.
Who's got
Great job.
Wow.
What were you doing until 8 a.m.?
I was watching an anime and also fixing up my new TV.
Oh, okay.
I'll also
Yeah,
spend
he just brought the new one here.
Yeah,
too.
what was your new TV? What?
It's a Sony Bravia X85J.
Yeah, I don't know which one I have. Mine's not. They're really
All I
nice,
know
though,
is that
aren't
it
they?
has 120 hertz for that sweet PS5 when I eventually get it.
Yeah, you don't have a PS5, you poor boy. You very poor
Dude, I would
boy.
legit buy yours for
You're not going to
$700.
buy
Why not
my
just find a
PS5.
scalper instead?
No.
You're only gonna pay like $50 more.
What? No, it's like 200.
Yeah, bro. When I bought the PS5,
$50 more than what you just said.
When I bought-
700, 750.
Yeah, but I'd rather pay my friend than some asshole online who stole the PS5.
hey,
All right,
he's-
Aleksey, how's your week been?
All right, yeah, moving on. My week's been kind of boring, honestly. I watch some movies. It's usually just go to work, come home, stream a little bit if I can. Watch some movies.
What
like,
you been streaming
Watch
lately so the
movies.
people know what to check out?
I've been streaming Pokemon games lately. So it's been Pokemon Unite came out recently. I streamed that for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
They're
the
pretty good streams.
Is that the mobile one?
Yeah, it's the Pokemon mobile game. It's the first game I played in a long time that actually gets me frustrated at times.
Yeah, I've seen a few of his streams.
I'm like,
It's funny.
I don't really show or talk about it frustrating me, but it shows in my face sometimes because I'm just
F's in the chat.
What's that
Yeah.
link to that Twitch?
No, it's in Twitch.
Just look up Backstab 246.
So that's what I asked. Where do you
Link will
stream
be
it
in the
on?
description
Yeah.
below as well. It's on Twitch. And
not
I'll
on-
have Javier's channel
And-
on the description too.
I've been just watching movies, so I watched the first G.I. Joe movie this week.
Which is better than the one we're going to talk
Hey,
about,
no
to be honest.
spoilers.
That's your opinion.
It's even the medic's opinion. Like, you look at
Hey, look.
What?
My opinion is different from theirs, and I'll take it, okay? I went in there knowing what I wanted, and I got exactly what I wanted.
And
So,
as for my week, as viewers may notice, we keep changing gear. We keep upgrading. So now we got some new mics.
You gotta show the meme. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Yeah, upgrades, people, upgrades.
All right. So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into the trailers. Any new movie, shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
Looking forward to. Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
something new that's not already a trailer I showed you guys.
Loki season 2 for whenever that happens.
I doubt that's going to
If
happen.
that
What?
happens, yeah.
You didn't see the end credit scene?
I haven't finished.
Oh, well, there's a season 2 coming out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, did they already announce it?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
in the end credit scene.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never watched Loki.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, now you ruined something for Aleksey. Good
Not
job.
really. He didn't really ruin it to me. I'm still going to watch it. So.
I say I have 2 movies that I'm stoked to see. Honestly, well, I highly recommend to watch. It's going to be The Last Night in Soho. It's another movie that's come.
Green Knight.
Oh no, that's another one I'm also gonna that I look forward to.
2 nights.
Yeah. No, well, the one is it's a weird kind of concept as a movie. Like, I don't know. People could probably look it up. The trailer's out right now, so it looks good. I showed Jesus last night, and Jesus like, I'm gonna watch it just because of the director.
Yeah, it has Edgar Wright as the
Oh,
director.
nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the other one's called The Green Knight.
Ooh.
It's like the one of the trailers gonna show them. It's like one of those.
It's like I know what you're talking about. It's like a medieval, yeah.
time frame.
Yeah, I remember that
It
one.
makes me think of the Green Hornet movie.
That's what I thought,
Even though
yeah.
it's totally not it.
totally different concept.
I want to see a movie directed by Bill Butts.
Oh my god.
Bill Butts.
Wow, you're lucky he doesn't know who we are.
Aleksey, aren't you gonna recommend something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna recommend this. This is a movie more directly towards like kids or just families in general. It's Tales of Arcadia, Rise of the Titan. I think I could be a little wrong about the title, but it's got Titan in it. But it's a pretty good series. Oh, my phone's right there.
You want to look it up
You're
for you real
streaming
quick?
with
Yeah.
your phone.
I'll open it up because I was looking at it earlier.
It's a DreamWorks movie about trolls, troll hunters.
Like the troll dolls, or
No, not that. No, not like that. Actual trolls.
okay.
Like the ones that turn to stone if they're going
Oh,
daylight.
gotcha. Yeah. Like
So-
Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
So like the movies that they have out is Troll Hunter, Wizard, and then Troll Hunter. Like I think one of them is an actual movie, and the other two,
Our
the
TV
other
shows.
yeah, the other ones, and then the other one's E Below. It's also those. So Troll Hunter, Wizard, and E Below are all TV shows.
Okay, so they got a lot of
Could
content
you
out
look
for
up
this.
the synopsis for the Rise of the Titan movie?
What do you mean?
The summary.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
I'll have Eddie read it because it's a channel.
Dead air.
Heroes from troll hunters, Three Below, and wizards join forces to fight a shadowy enemy threatening to take over their worlds and reset Earth itself.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So
Sounds intense.
I
Sounds
think
like
I
the stakes
actually
are
might
high.
have seen a trailer for that.
yeah, the animation is really cool. It's basically the next best thing you're gonna get since How to Train Your Dragon. So if you like How to Train Your Dragon, you're probably gonna like this
Okay.
series. The TV show is great. I am definitely gonna watch the movies.
Alexia, why don't you just say everyone can watch it? Why do you have to say kids
Because
and
it's-
family?
it's
Everyone
probably-
can watch it at that
Okay,
point.
yeah, everyone can watch it, but it's catered
I
towards
thought about
the younger
that.
audience.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's catered towards an younger audience.
Okay, you can say it like that too. Oh,
Ooh. All right, let's get into these trailers. Now, Jackass Forever. Let's look at the plot. Celebrating the joy of being back together with your best friend and perfectly executed shot to the ding dong. The original Jackass crew returns for another round of hilarious, wildly absurd, and often dangerous displays of comedy with a little help from some exciting new cast. What do you guys think of the trailer?
I couldn't help but like slightly laugh at the thought of Jackass having a plot.
Wait, that's a plot?
Pretty
They have
much
a
just.
plot?
I didn't think there was a plot. I
It was
just,
so strange to hear that Javier doesn't know that Jackass started as a show.
I did not.
Yeah,
He was like, "Oh, I've never seen any
I
of the
think it was on
Jackass."
MTV.
I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
it started off as a show either.
Yeah, I honestly
didn't
thought it
know
was
it?
a movie. I always
I always thought it was a
thought
movie,
yeah. I just started off as a movie, and then they made a spinoff with the show.
Tyler, the creator, is going to be in it.
Yeah, I saw that. And so is what's his name? Andre.
Oh,
Andre.
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre. Yep.
The one thing
forgot
about
his name for a second.
like compared to the other 3 movies or 2 movies or like what is it 3 movies they have?
Whoa,
Anyways,
whoa, what do you have napkins?
we were talking. What is there like 2.5 Jackass movies? There's like 1, 2, and 2.5. I think. Is there a third one?
Sure, I don't know.
I don't know. You seem like you know more about it than we do. So
I only cared about the show, and even then, I was a kid, so
Yeah,
I don't
it
really
was pretty,
remember.
So you're underage to be.
I'm
watching
still
it.
excited to watch this movie though. It
this
looks
movie
really funny.
looks a lot better than the other ones. Honestly,
It looks really funny.
it does.
excited.
I like that they actually brought back all the same actors. So I wonder how they managed
actors.
All the same
actors,
stuntmen.
quote unquote.
People.
Man, Johnny Knoxville looks so old.
Yeah,
But
he
like
does.
aged pretty gracefully, all
Yeah.
things considered. And I
Well,
like Steve-O.
Steve-O's awesome.
Didn't he go clean?
Yeah, that's why I like him right now.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna go corrupt again in this movie?
No, I think
Corrupt?
he's just
Corrupt,
gonna
or like a fire-
he's just gonna
fire-
play like the goofy crackhead.
Goofy.
So
Yeah, probably.
he's just
So,
gonna play the role as that, but he's still clean. So I like that about him. I
Mhm.
like that he turned a new leaf.
Yep.
I
All right.
forget, is Wee Man in it?
I don't know. There might be a
Is-
short
is
person,
he
but I don't know if
dead?
Wee Man's in there.
Mm.
He might be dead.
I know the really big guy though, the one who,
Oh yeah.
The one with the kite?
Yeah.
the one who, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, there's 3 movies.
There's 3 Jackass
The one,
movies. All right, so that makes sense why
when
this
they
one's
had a
4
helmet on there,
ever.
the guy farted into the.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's-
gosh.
Alexia was somewhat right. This
That was one of my favorite scenes
Jackass
in
number
Jackass.
2, and then Jackass 2.5.
So those
Okay.
are okay. I was right.
but yeah,
Up next, we got The Last Duel. King Charles VI declares that Knight Jean, I can't say the last name because it's French, settles his dispute with his squire by challenging him to a duel.
Yeah,
That's what the trailer was, the medieval trailer. It's a king versus a knight to settle the dispute. They're dueling it out.
It wasn't all that interesting to me.
I don't
That's
know.
because the only experience with medieval movies you have is Assassin's
I
Creed.
didn't say that's all the experience I have. I said that's the latest experience that I've had.
And it's not a good experience.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, but I mean, I've never been really interested in.
Medieval stuff.
To be fair,
it's
I don't
kinda
know how
boring.
they're going to make a whole movie out of just this one concept.
Yeah, that's good. Well, it looks like the movie's gonna be long. It's like 2.5 hours, close to 3
Do
hours.
you really need
Just
that
can't be.
much?
What?
Do you really need that much?
I don't know. Snake Eye was 2 hours and 1 minute, bro.
I actually like the trailer. I like medieval movies. The last one I watched was like Knight's Tale, which is a comedy.
Okay.
But I also recommend that one. It's an old one. It's got the guy who plays Joker. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Jared-
which one?
Which one?
Not Jared Leto.
Jack
Joaquin
Nicholson?
Phoenix?
Yeah, not Joaquin Phoenix, Jack Nicholson.
Um,
There's been a lot. Mark Hamill.
the one who died, like 2007, 2008.
Oh, Heath Ledger?
Yeah,
Oh,
Heath
yeah,
Ledger,
yeah.
It's
How
got
could
him
we skip
in it.
over Heath?
Yeah. So
How did you skip that one? He's like the most popular Joker.
Well, because we didn't even know what year
Yeah,
this
that's
movie
true.
is.
There's a lot of different people who play
You
Joker.
said the last movie I saw that was medieval, so we assumed it was something
Okay,
recent.
fair enough.
So that medieval movie that right there, it's like the other one I mentioned, the Green Knight. It's gonna be similar concept as that,
Okay.
but it just involves a curse.
Oh, okay.
So that's the movie.
And then up next we have 007, No Time to Die. James Bond has left active service. His peace is short-lived when Felix Leader, an old friend from the CIA, turns up asking for him, leading Bond onto a trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. The action looks pretty dope, in my opinion.
That logo, did another movie have that same name, or was it
No Time to Die? I actually don't know.
or was it
Unless it's
Die Another Day?
probably it's probably another James
I really
Bond
like
movie.
that font.
It's probably
Yeah,
just
that-
another James Bond
that was
movie.
pretty dope
Or
font.
James Bond video game.
There's a
007.
Billie Eilish song by the same name.
There is a James
Well, we gotta
Bond video
listen to
game.
it.
It's called Hitman.
I thought it was just there was one just 007, wasn't there?
Yeah, but those are kind of lame.
The ones for like the what
For the older
NES or
console.
something like that?
PS2?
No, the
Yeah.
NES?
Wasn't there-
That's too old.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's the shit right there though.
I mean,
You guys
maybe.
know
I had an
Maybe.
emulator for it.
They did have a lot of games back then.
Yeah, see, Jesus doesn't play games. He's a loser. He just sits,
Yeah, I
he just
don't
sits
play
and
He
watches
doesn't
games.
even have
videos,
PS5 yet.
He's never bought a console in his
Yeah,
life.
never. Oh,
The most he plays is mobile games.
All right, when we watched this trailer though, I
Raid
was
Shadow Legends.
I was saying that it was
Not
not,
sponsored.
good.
It's not good.
Yeah, I was saying that I was not looking
Yeah,
forward to
before he
seeing the
watched it,
trailer.
he was hating on it.
Because
I mean,
my
this guy likes
experience
Snake Eyes, so I mean,
my experience with James Bond movies are not good. I didn't like the recent actors. What's the main character?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, that's-
I just don't like him. His blue
Why?
eyes annoy me.
His blue eyes.
They annoy me.
Oh,
And
no.
every time
that's so exact, too. Just the one feature.
His eyes are too blue.
Yeah, it's too blue.
But I just don't like the way he portrays James Bond in the previous movies. He gives off like a brooding, lonely character, and it just overshadows everything else in movies, and I don't like that. So when I saw the trailer for this, the amount of action, how serious he acts in the roles, is a big step up in my opinion. So I'm actually kind of excited to see this one compared to the previous movies.
Plus Rami Malek, that's pretty dope.
I don't know who
I'm
that is.
excited. He's the villain.
I haven't seen a 007 movie since Quantum of Solace.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
Like I
I
heard,
was-
Skyfall was
same.
really good.
Yeah, I
but
did too. I
haven't
didn't watch
watched
it.
Wait, you're over here saying I haven't
I've
watched
seen
any
clips.
James.
I've
haven't
seen clips,
any
okay?
007
Dude, he's
movies.
probably on YouTube
You're over here
watching those-
complaining about James Bond's character.
Hey, look, I've seen enough clips to not like the character.
Yeah, he's on YouTube looking at the movie clips, like little parts of it,
Yeah.
just like watching that exact scene. He's like, yeah, this is why I don't like it. But he's not watching the full movie.
It's because those house payments are coming for his ass. So
Yeah,
he can't
honestly.
afford to watch the movie.
Honestly.
He has to watch the clips and make up the story.
Yeah.
And see, I've never seen any of the 007 movies, so I have no experience of what
It looks
do.
pretty dope, man.
I mean, I would watch it, to be
Yeah.
honest, especially since I have that free.
Oh yeah, the subscription now.
Yeah,
the
I
second
might check it out too, but
Up-
I'd have to catch up on some of the other ones.
Up next, we have Venom, Let There Be Carnage. So Tom Hardy returns to the big screen as a lethal protector Venom, one of Marvel's greatest and most complex characters, directed by Andy Serkis. Sorry. The
Andy
film
Serkis.
also stars Michael Williams, Naomi Harris, and Woody Harrelson in the role of the villain, Cletus Cassidy / Carnage.
You should just watch the movie just because Woody Harrelson's in it, honestly.
I like Woody Harrelson
he's
in Zombieland. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
what
he's-
else he's in.
That's the only reason why I say you should watch, because he was so good in Zombieland.
That's
I just
really
like
bad
a
that
lot
I
of
only
movies.
know him from that.
I know he's been in a couple of other movies. I've seen him in a couple of
Yeah,
other
I'm
movies.
sure.
I just don't remember which ones.
Yeah, sure. That's all.
No, I
To
said
be honest,
I'm sure.
I'm excited
Oh.
to see Carnage on the big screen for the first time, though.
You look cool for the.
Isn't it the first time he's going to be on the big screen? Carnage?
No, he was in
Carnage,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't he in
No,
Spider-Man?
Venom
No.
was in Spider-Man. Carnage was not.
Carnage was supposed to be like, I think, Spider-Man 4, Sam Raimi series, but I think that was scrapped a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I've never seen Venom, so I don't know what the.
Venom? You
Yeah.
haven't seen the first one?
No, I've never seen the first one.
We saw like half an hour at Alexi's place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4th of July.
But you guys, said, you know, you guys are like, I'm done.
It was bright outside. I'm like, oh,
Fair
I'm gonna
enough.
watch this dark ass movie.
That's true. It was kind of hard to see.
Well,
That's
yeah,
one of the movies you have to watch with all the lights turned off.
Fair enough.
I want to watch Venom, but like now it's only on Disney Plus, and I don't own
Disney
it.
Plus. Is it on Disney Plus?
I thought it was on.
It's
It's
a
a
Marvel movie, isn't
it's a
it?
Fox
It's
movie.
Fox, yeah.
Yeah, it's still on Disney.
No.
Doesn't Disney own Fox?
He's right.
But I
Yeah.
mean, the Spider-Man movies aren't on there, are they?
Disney,
Not
Sony
those
owns
are
that.
Sony.
Those
Yeah.
are Sony still.
Oh, that's right.
You might be right, but I don't think Venom is on Disney Plus yet.
What?
They don't remember. Disney likes to take things slow, so they don't add.
They do
everything
not
in.
like to take things slow.
Do you not see how they're putting out all the TV shows episodes? They bring out one episode a week,
Oh, so they're doing like a
That's your
normal TV show.
comparison?
Yeah, I guess so.
so they do things pretty slowly. They didn't just put everything out all at once.
You're
Not
trying to
even-
To
roast
keep the
Netflix?
hype going.
You're trying to
it
roast
took them
Netflix?
Yeah, because
forever.
when Netflix dumps something on Netflix,
It dies down really
it dies
fast.
down fast. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
not
it's-
every single Marvel movie is out there right now on Disney Plus. I don't think.
Well, that's just weird.
Up next, we got Dune, feature adaptation of Frank Herbert's science fiction novel about the son of a noble family entrusted to the protection of the most valuable asset and most vital element in the galaxy.
I thought this was the movie with Kevin Bacon, Tremors, for
No,
for the entirety
This
of
is
the
what I was
trailer.
about to say. This is just Tremors with a bigger production value and in space.
And in space, so it's nothing.
I like
Tremors.
Kevin Bacon.
I've heard
That's
a
why I
lot of-
said
See 'em in
bigger
here.
production value.
I've heard a lot of good things about the book. I haven't actually read it though, so who knows?
I-
We'll see. We'll see how good
mean,
this movie
I'm
I
is.
mean,
sure
what-
fans are excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never heard about Dunes.
it's Dune, no S.
Close
Dune.
enough.
See, when we watched the trailer, I don't know how I felt about it. It didn't look good enough for me. It
Good
didn't.
enough.
But
This movie might become one of
Good
those hidden gems after a while.
It might be
kind of
cult-
like
cult classic.
Transcendent
so
or whatever it was.
I need to buy it
Or,
on in physical copy, so I have a hidden gem,
Yeah.
so I can sell it for like thousands of dollars.
That'd be cool. Did you guys hear about that Mario game that sold for $1 million?
What one?
What? Which one?
I think it was Mario 64, if I remember correctly.
Is
Gem 10.
for what system?
I'll look it up.
For
real
what
quick.
system?
I know this has nothing to do with movies, but I thought it was an interesting talking point. I didn't think I would talk about it in this podcast.
Well,
What are you talking about? Mario's gonna have his own movie soon.
That's true.
For
With
what
Illumination.
system is this Mario 64? Is it for N64?
He's looking it up right now to
What?
make sure.
What do you- yeah.
Let him back check.
I don't think they care that much about the DS version of Mario 64.
Well, I'm just saying because if it is,
Yeah, it was
there's
Super
a-
Mario 64, the first video game to sell for more than $1 million.
There's
Oh
a
my
certain rarity for
God.
certain games like that.
Yeah, that's because
if
yeah,
it's
we were
a
on the topic of
competition
rarity.
version.
It's a physical copy and it's like a 10 out of 10 grade quality. So
And if it's like a super rare copy of it, there's
I don't know how
different
rare
rarity
64
copies of them.
is.
So it gets a little weird there.
Yeah, going back to movies. I don't know how I feel about Mario being part of like Illumination,
That's gonna be interesting.
because
Yeah.
I don't like Illumination.
Wait, you were being serious about that.
Yeah, they're making
Yeah, they're
Illumination. The people who made Despicable Me are making the Mario movie.
Really?
Yes.
Hands down, I'm not gonna like it because I just don't like
I want
Mario.
to see it
I
now.
don't like.
You don't like
Illumination.
No, I don't.
Wait,
like
why
the,
don't
I
you
don't
like
the
Mario?
plumber. I don't like the plumber.
God,
Plumber's
you-
awesome.
You
I hate him.
dislike strange things.
I know,
I
right?
do. The only Mario game that I like is Dance Dance Revolution
What?
Mario game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember the one that I have?
I remember.
I still
Yes,
ha- I
it comes
have
with
the-
the mat.
For
and
the
you gotta-
GameCube?
Yeah,
I remember I wanted that as a kid because he looked
It's
cool on the cover.
it's fun.
It's fun. How come
Yeah.
you haven't brought it over? Or how come you haven't done
We
it?
have played it once.
Yeah, we have played it once. Anyway, let's go back to
Okay.
the topic. What were you guys' thoughts before going into this movie?
Well, I didn't. The last GI Joe movie was when I was like a kid. I don't even remember what year it was.
2007, I believe.
I guess.
I believe.
But I felt like the series didn't need to come back
You think it should have stopped after the second one?
after the first one, probably.
Ooh.
My thoughts on it were I've never seen a G.I. Joe movie before, or the show for that matter. And so I didn't really know what to expect. I just randomly told my dad I was going to watch it. He's like, yeah, I watched it as a kid. And I'm like, what, really?
I watched the TV show a little bit, like a teensy bit as a kid.
All I know is during that time, those shows were made to sell toys, so I didn't really know what I was expecting.
Did they say Yo Joe in the movies?
Yo-Joe?
Yeah,
yeah, they
it's their
did.
catchphrase.
Yeah,
Remember?
they did in the first one. I don't think they said it in the second one. The second one came out on March 28th of 2013.
Yeah, I never watched the second one. I just saw the first one recently, just this week. And going into both, when I saw both movies, honestly, I got exactly what I wanted. I knew what I was getting into, and I got exactly what I wanted.
Which
honestly.
was what?
Just action. Just
action.
action packed.
To be honest, I was stoked to kind of see this movie. I kind of like Snake Eyes as a character,
Oh,
so I
really?
was really excited to see it, and I kind of felt let down.
Well, Snake Eyes always seemed cool, but
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's
When they revealed his face and all that, probably didn't help.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like he has a face or talks.
or talks supposed to be
Yeah.
a silent ninja.
Yeah, because he was like in the first and in the second one, he was just cool. It was just seemed like a badass, and then this whole origin came out, and it's just like,
Yeah, we'll get into the details of our opinions in a minute. For now, I want to say, please like this video if you've enjoyed it so far. Comment down below on what your thoughts on Snake Eyes are, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, make sure to check these guys out in the social media links below, and donate to Patreon if you got some extra money to spend.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button! And now, let's get into the spoiler-free reviews. Alright, so Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins was released July 23rd of 2021, starring Henry Golding, Andrew Koji, and Samara Weaving. Directed by Robert Shanticki. I don't know how to say his last name. It's a foreign name. Rated PG-13. Plot summary. A G.I. Joe spin-off centered around the character of Snake Eyes. That's literally the plot summary.
Really?
Yeah.
that's the shortest part.
That's what
explains
Aleksey
a lot,
looking
actually.
for.
That
Yeah,
explains a lot.
exactly. This is why Alexi liked the movie so
So
much.
what are you guys' overall thoughts on it without giving away spoilers?
You know, I think the biggest thing I took away from this movie is that it's weird that nowadays like PG-13 ratings can get away with one fuck.
Oh yeah.
In-
One F-bomb in each movie, yeah.
That's
Was I
it.
not supposed to
Wait,
say?
they said enough.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I took away from that movie. It's a lame movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, they said an F bomb?
Yeah, it
I
was-
didn't hear it.
It was the Baroness. She's like, fuck this.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now.
I must have fell asleep at that point in time.
Oh, and the Baroness is.
Oh, that was a bit of a spoiler. Sorry.
Well,
It's not a big spoiler, so
Yeah, just that she drops an F-bomb. That's all you need to know.
so weird. I did not see that. What the heck?
What about your thoughts on the overall movie without giving away spoilers?
I mean, I don't know. You can't ask me. I fell asleep 3 times.
Ask me.
Yeah, I fell
Why
asleep
are
3
you
times, bro. I fell asleep 3 times during the movie.
yeah, but that was towards the end. So,
So
what did
that
you
is
think
an
about-
opinion, though. You
Yeah,
thought it
'cause-
was to the point where you would fall asleep 3 times.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was just a little too much action for me. Like there was not enough. I felt like story behind
Yeah,
it.
it's like brain dead after a
Yeah.
little bit.
Disclaimer though, it was late at night, so that might be why you fell asleep.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was 11.
Yeah, but I took a long ass nap before I went to the movie.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I almost fell asleep too. I
he
fell asleep
told me
like
he almost
twice.
fell asleep too. He's like, bro, I almost if this doesn't pick up, I'm gonna go to sleep, bro. This is
Really?
too boring,
And
I didn't feel like that at all.
And when I was about to fall asleep, I said, "Can I go home?"
bro.
Like I asked the movie to let me go home.
Bro, it didn't help though. We also had kids in the background, and
yeah.
someone picked up their phone and
Yeah, you
talked on
guys'
their
movie
phone.
going experience sounded
someone
rough.
brought like 3 kids at a midnight show.
Oof.
And they didn't turn off their phone.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they answered the phone after it rang twice.
You know, that was more exciting than the movie.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
All right, your turn, Aleksey. What were your thoughts?
I honestly enjoyed it. I liked the runtime, 2 hours. I actually wanted more afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. They may not agree with me, but I wanted more. I wish it was longer. I wish it continued the story. I want a second movie. I want to know more. I want to know what's going to happen next.
I've never felt so uncomfortable in a comfortable seat before. I constantly wanted to get up and just leave.
I just felt uncomfortable because, like I said, it was warm next to you two. I was like, dang, this is warm.
I enjoyed the action scenes. I think the katana battles were cool because you don't see too many of those in Hollywood. I also think the main character, although not what we thought he would be, he was still unique. Like, it was interesting to see a troubled character as the lead role because you don't really get that too often. When you do, they're always like drunks or something. This time it was just like a guy who doesn't really know what he wants in life.
The actors also really made the movie for me. Like, the big reason why I really enjoyed the movie was specifically because of the actor, not because of the plot, but because the actors did so well in the movies.
Which actor?
All of them. With the exception of the Baroness.
What do you mean?
The off-brand Bayonetta.
Baroness is great.
That's because you have a crush on Bayonetta.
You didn't deny it.
I also liked how it was a majority like Asian cast because it's good to see some diversity in films.
It's a little weird that they had UK accents.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, a little bit. But I mean, that's
Yeah,
understandable.
it's based on location. I
Yeah.
guess they grew up.
Well, didn't it?
I thought
place in the United
I'm
States,
glad I wasn't
though?
the only one who thought that because I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know where they started the movie actually. Yeah, I think
I thought because GI Joe is GI Joe overall.
the Joes, are
Yeah,
from
it's
America.
So I wouldn't be. I thought the whole movie took place in America.
Does talking about the intro count as spoilers?
Maybe
We're
a
not
little
really
bit.
spoiling. We're not spoiling anything right now. We're just talking about the actors.
Yeah, I was asking if it counted as spoilers.
Maybe a little bit. We'll get into the spoiler-free review in a sec here.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I do agree there was a few cheesy scenes in the movie, but overall, I'm also with Aleksey. I had a good time. Maybe it's because I was in IMAX and the sound was good and the video was good. And I didn't have a horrible experience like you guys, but I had a good time. So out of 10, I rate this a 7.5. What about you guys?
I said a 4.
Yeah.
4?
Mine's a 6.5. I don't hate it all the way.
Hot take. I gave it an 8 or 9.
Which one? 8.5 then?
Fine. Let's go with 8.5.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wow.
gonna go in the middle. I know, right? That's pretty high.
Now let's compare to some online ratings. So the critics on Metascore gave it a 43 out of 100. And the Rotten Tomato meter was a 42 out of 100. And finally, the audience for IMDb gave it a 5.9, and the Rotten Tomato audience gave it a 72.
Why are you looking at me like that, dude?
You look ashamed.
So crunching all those numbers together, I got the average of a 54% out of 100.
So roughly what I'm going with.
Yeah, about, yeah.
'Cause I said 6 at first, but I'm like,
It's
I fell asleep. I missed probably a little bit of the important scene.
Fell
So
asleep. No, there was nothing important going on. Don't worry. I looked over when you were asleep. There was nothing happening.
oh dang! Aleksey says otherwise.
This is a very 50-50 movie. You're either going to love it or hate it.
I wouldn't disagree with what he said, but it was good.
All right, I also want to take a moment to let you guys know that pretty soon, once we get all the gear we need, we're going to start streaming this live on Twitch. The uploads will still be coming to YouTube, but look out for some streams in the future. I'll let you guys know.
Muy interesante.
Yeah. So now for the spoiler-filled review. All right. So let's take a moment to look at certain scenes and moments. Is there any in particular you guys want to bring up?
What's the name of the guy with the 2 swords and the white?
Oh, yes. His
Storm
name is
Shadow.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Storm
Tommy.
Shadow.
Yeah, Tommy is a weird name for. He's like fully Japanese, it seems. But There was a funny scene where I think he was fighting Snake Eyes, and like he holds him down and he just yells at his face.
Oh, that was on the car, when
Yeah.
you were on the moving truck with the cars on it, yeah.
I almost bursted out laughing because he just started yelling right at his face.
You know, I woke up during that scene. I remember waking up to they're on a car, like on the back of the
The truck
pickup
with
truck.
the cars,
Yeah. I woke up during the end of that because they're like, okay, let's get going. I'm like, what's going on? What did I miss?
You had your head back, your mouth agape.
Yeah, you're like,
Hey, at least I wasn't being loud like some people.
no, yeah. When you woke up though, you were a little loud.
I was
when
like,
you were
oh, what's
talking,
going on? And then you're like, shut up. Oh, sorry. What's going on? You're like, oh, nothing much.
I was trying to hear what the dude in the back was having a call about.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, that seems kind of interesting that he doesn't care that much about the movie that he's taking a call.
Dang.
Well, he brought his bride kid with him.
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to talk about the scene where Snake Eyes goes to meet with the evil cousin in Japan. Because for me, it had me fooled. I thought he was aligned with Tommy. He saved his life, you know. He's really good at acting the role because when he switched like that, like his facial expressions and posture and everything changed about him. And I thought it was really cool how he was able to portray both evil and good. Like he's good at playing both sides, basically, is what I'm saying.
That also caught me by surprise when I watched it. Like, oh, hold up. When he went to meet Kenta,
Yeah,
which is
the evil cousin.
the evil cousin, yeah.
Yeah.
When they met up, and they're like, hold up, I forgot about this.
I was wondering, did like his Yakuza dudes know that he was still aligned with them?
I guess so.
Because they just stabbed the hell out of him.
That semi truck.
Oh, yeah, that's true,
That
right.
scene was kind of cool. I think
They were trying to make it
Seemed believable.
realistic. Yeah,
Well,
believable,
they
so-
fucked up. They actually got him.
I
Well,
think
that
the
was the
first
point, I think.
fourth of the movie was the best part.
Like the beginning.
The opening
half,
scenes in
yeah.
the harbor, in the ship.
Yeah,
ship
I
yard.
admit that was probably one of the better scenes in the movie because I mean,
Then the middle dragged on super long.
I don't think it dragged on.
Then the end just became all magic.
That was a little
The
weird,
magic
though.
reveal.
Yes,
That was a little weird.
that was pretty stupid. We'll get into that in a little bit.
That's all I remember, honestly, at that point. It's just like the beginning was strong, the middle was just long.
Do you guys remember the snake tunnel scene?
Yes,
That was
Yeah.
very reminiscent of Harry Potter and Chamber
that's
of
what I
Secrets.
thought
too.
too. Like,
And
wait a
I
minute,
thought
basilisks.
I thought of Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, that's
Snake
it.
pit, yeah.
Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? Yeah, but I did get jump scared when the first time when the snake was about to strike Snake Eyes.
Yeah. I also got,
I got annoyed. I was like, ugh, it's so loud.
But no, that also got me with a jump scare too. I was like, wait a minute, I thought, but then I was like, oh, it's getting ready to attack because it was winding back a bit. about to
Yeah,
strike, so.
I guess I should have seen it coming, but I didn't because I was like,
It still got me by surprise, but even though I saw it coming,
I can tell you this right now. That's where I also fell asleep
oh
at.
my god.
I fell asleep at the important part, it felt like. But like again, Jesus said there's nothing important I missed.
that was a pretty important part though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Shody wasn't worthy or that he wasn't in the right
Yeah.
mind space.
Yeah, like we.
But then at the end of it, when he was, that was awesome. Because
Yeah.
that saved his life right there.
Mm-hmm.
Until the snake almost ate him.
But you wouldn't have
Oh, yeah.
known that if you fell asleep.
Yeah, if I didn't fall asleep, if someone didn't have to work that Saturday, we could have actually watched the
Hey, it's
season.
not my fault. I had to work that day.
What are your days off? I realize that. If you work Saturdays,
I normally don't work Saturdays.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you did.
It's just
All
overtime.
right, we'll talk about work schedules after the podcast. Another thing I was not expecting was for Tommy to become evil at the end. I didn't see that coming because I don't know much about G.I. Joe. So when he went on the airplane to work with the Baroness, I didn't think he would take the deal, but he did.
like
Yeah, I remember there being like a white ninja, but
The basically anti Snake Eyes.
I don't remember his name though.
I don't remember his name either. In the first,
Storm Shadow.
in the first,
Storm
yeah,
Shadow.
It's
guys,
Storm
come on.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says at the end of
In the
the
first-
No, like overall, that's the name for the
Yeah,
character.
so
Storm
what-
He's
Shadow.
also like, call me Storm Shadow.
in the first GI Joe movie, Snake Eyes has a
a rival.
rival, and that's Storm Shadow.
And that was a thing. That's what I was trying to explain to you. Like, see, maybe they're trying to backtrack it to the first movie.
That's not working.
Well, I mean, that character's always existed, I think, in G.I. Joe.
Well, yeah, overall, but like, I'm just trying to say, like, maybe from that, the origin of Snake Eye, they're trying to like go to the backtrack for the movie because wasn't there? I believe it was a bayonet in the first GI Joe movie too, wasn't there? or
A
Burnett.
baroness.
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 Bayonet, like the little shank on guns.
No, but the girl, the lady who played as the
Bayonet.
as the Cobra agent was in the first movie as well. I felt like
I don't know.
I didn't see the first movie.
you just seen the first
Yeah,
movie.
but I don't
What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't see her.
What? She was like, she was the what was it called? The military's guys.
You
future
sure you're
wife.
not thinking of the second one?
No, the second one had Dwayne Rock Johnson in it. I would remember that. The second one was all about the president and how he got
Are you
kidnapped.
talking about the girl that was Channing Tatum's like fiance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, look at that. You do remember.
Well, I
my
didn't.
God.
Sorry about that, Mike.
Oh yeah, another thing about this movie, it didn't have that many big actors, which was kind of cool because then you wouldn't associate the big actor as a big actor.
Yeah, amateur actors get to, well, not amateurs, but
But
new
obscure
talent
marks.
gets some
Since
chance.
we didn't recognize the actors, they still did really, really good.
Yeah, it's not like these are B-class actors. They were pretty good at doing their job. Some of them were cheesy.
The only actor I recognized was the Joe agent.
She was.
Oh, Scarlett.
Yeah, I
She
recognized her.
I didn't even notice that. Nope. Just
She's
went right
been-
over my head.
She's been. I think she was in the Babysitter movies. Horror
Oh yeah, yep, on Netflix.
movies. Yeah.
Yes, I think you're correct. All right, so some thoughts I had while watching this movie is that the Tokyo scenery looks beautiful. Maybe just because we're waves, but I really enjoyed that part of it. I'm not sure. For a lot of it, I wasn't sure what side the main character was on. I'm like, is he going to become good? Is he going to abandon the Yakuza? Is he going to join with them?
Yeah, that was keeping me on the edge of my chair. On
Yeah, 'cause
constantly,
every
I
time
didn't
he
know
would-
what was gonna happen.
Every time he would sneak up to the guarded crystal, I was like, oh my God, he's going to get caught. Everything's going to go to shit.
Well,
It kind of did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Because he eventually did take the gem.
you would like. I see your point, but like eventually he would have to become good. Right?
Yeah.
Since he's
Yeah, but I was expecting it to become earlier. Like he realizes that once he realized that he was working for terrorists.
well, he did it as soon. Well, no,
He didn't do it as
no.
soon. He still
Yeah.
went and stole the crystal.
This is also coming from the perspective of someone who knows nothing about G.I. Joe. So I didn't know that Snake Eyes was a good guy.
I'm so sick and
Oh,
tired
really?
of the.
Yeah, I
of
thought he
the-
might have been a mercenary.
Oh,
I'm tired of the revenge trope, where it's like, oh, revenge never pays off.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
that was
I
a little.
was
That was
did they let
overdone.
him go? I also
Yeah,
fell
he let
asleep.
his,
I fell asleep on that again too.
He let the killer go.
Yeah, the guy who killed his dad.
Yeah,
I
the
fell asleep
Cobra
right-
member.
Yeah, I fell asleep right
I wonder why he did that though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, maybe let's just
'Cause he was
remain
a
pure.
good guy,
It was-
dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
because of plot armor.
No, that's not the case. Well, maybe, but I don't think that is the case.
I also was curious to know who Scarlet and Baroness were, because, like I said, I don't know much about G.I. Joe, so them being thrown into the movie was a little weird, but it also kind of worked.
like
Yeah, I don't think
Baroness.
Baronet
Yeah.
would. I don't think she was necessary to the movie.
She looked nice.
I know you have a crush on her.
No, it's like
I also thought that the katana battles were cool, but that the enemies lost way too easily. Like all the Yakuza members, they were killed pretty quickly. I
Yeah.
get that these people are skilled swordsmen, but that was really fast for like 30 on 1 to like get killed.
especially for the what's the clan's name? The Arasaka or something.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the clan
Like-
name either.
Like all those ninjas must have had to do the same
Training.
challenges, and training that Snake Eyes did,
Mhm.
but they die like nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Man, it was
that's
all
where
sneak
plot
attack,
armor comes
bro.
in.
Bro, that was all sneak
That's not even
attack.
plot armor. That's just like
Maybe they're all taking a nap.
One of my favorite things though is the poses that
Oh,
Storm
yeah.
Shadow makes.
This is the next part too. What's your favorite moment in the movie?
All the poses Storm Shadow makes.
Oh,
the
the
first
pose.
Storm Shadow. Like,
They're
They
so
were pretty
cool.
They were pretty cool.
yeah, the first fight once he gets like freed from
Mhm.
by Snake Eyes. That was probably my
Like I
favorite
didn't
scene.
expect in that first scene. I didn't expect him to be a fighter at all. I just expected him to be like the leader who hides behind his
Yeah,
cronies.
some Yakuza
Yeah.
member who betrayed them to get more money. That's
I
what
can't tell
thought.
if I liked him better with his Yakuza look or not.
I actually like the Yakuza look
Yes,
better.
it-
The hair down was really cool.
Then he never called him Fish Boy anymore. or
Yeah. That
So,
was
like-
such a disappointment.
whatever. Yeah, he never brought it up again.
He said it once, and then you saw, oh, that's why you call him Fish Boy, because he's putting guns in fish.
Yeah, he's gunning.
But yeah, I like that first fight scene and all the poses afterwards.
They put those
cool.
guns in so flimsily. Like, someone's totally gonna see that.
Well, I think when they showed the first one, like he's putting in the first, I don't think they were trying at that point. He's just like, oh, I gotta go meet this guy, so I gotta just throw the shit.
Well, even so, he put the guns in the fish, and then he just put the fish in the
Slid
crate, and
it
the
out.
guns were falling out of the
Dude, it's so stupid.
Bro, he
So,
had to go
great
meet.
job.
He had to go meet with the boss. He's just trying to throw that in there.
What was your favorite moment from when you were awake?
Honestly, it's like you guys said, the first fight scene.
First fight scene?
Yeah, because I like when they stabbed the whole freaking
The truck?
the whole truck, bro. All the swords.
Truck with like 20 swords in
Dude,
it.
they had it in the front, the top, the side to side.
Even
And they
though-
also had it in the back. I'm like, what?
Even though katanas are like known to be pretty shitty when it comes to durability.
Yeah, they would have snapped before
yeah, I
they
was
pierced.
surprised
They're
they
not
went
meant
through.
for sword-on-sword contact. They're
Isn't it like the shittiest like
meant
like,
for single strike kills. Like they're not meant for prolonged battles.
Yeah, isn't it like
Yeah,
made out
they're-
of like the shittiest like metal that has to be folded onto itself 1,000
Yeah.
times?
Yeah, and they had it go on for like more than 5 minutes.
Another good thing that I like one of my favorite scenes is you know when Storm Shadow found Kenta again and it was raining inside.
That was
Yeah,
also
that-
my favorite
yep.
scene.
Yeah,
in front of the neon sign on
yes,
the
that
rooftops
was
of
really
Tokyo.
cool.
That was
I
a
love
really.
that so
That's what I have
much.
written here. That was my favorite fight scene in the movie.
It's kind
Yeah.
of dumb
It was
that
pretty.
what's the girl's name? The
Oh, the security guard.
Yeah.
the
I
love
don't remember.
interest.
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't remember her name either.
It was kind of dumb that that Snake Eyes was like able to get away with slicing the water tower or whatever that was
Oh,
without
yeah.
her seeing him.
Oh yeah.
Like that was I was like, wait a minute, how do you not notice that?
Or the fact that Kenta just let Storm Shadow just lie on the ground instead of killing him right there.
That's another thing I have written about this movie that I didn't like. Is that Kenta had a lot of opportunities to kill so many of the enemies. He could have killed the clan leader when she was surrounded by fire, but instead he wanted to toy with her. He could have killed Storm Shadow when they were on the rooftop taking his blood from the katana. He had to, and also
the old lady when
isn't
he
it,
got the firestone.
yeah, but what isn't he also related by blood? So wouldn't his blood have worked to unlock the gem thing?
It would have.
Yeah, but I think he had enough
He was
trouble just
exiled.
getting into
That's
the,
true. But I mean, he could have just given Snake Eyes some of his blood
That
and like,
is
here,
true.
unlock it.
Oh no.
Saved all the trouble.
But maybe it needed like his specific DNA wasn't in the system.
I do like the trick that Snake Eyes pulls on Tommy with the
The sword.
blo-
Yeah,
the
sword.
and
Blood
thing.
Brothers.
Yeah, Blood Brothers. That was such a filthy trick to play.
Yeah, that was messed up. I can see why Storm Shadow becomes evil. Like,
would've
dude,
been-
I mean, if you do that,
he
then you
played him
rage
so
right after.
hard. He made him exile from his clan just because he wanted to kill his oppressor. Uh-oh, that's rough.
Wow, we're all making such noises with the audio.
This is new equipment. We're still learning to be careful around it.
But yeah,
I'm
that
just
was the
fidgeting too
See,
much.
that was the filthiest
See,
thing I saw in the movie.
Man, I fell asleep again right
Weren't the
there.
blood dry before?
Can't believe it.
It's still got the DNA there.
Yeah, but can it even read it when it's like dried like that?
What?
Plus, it's
Spot.
mixed in with his blood.
I believe so.
That's true.
I think he only wiped off Tommy's blood.
How?
He put in a test tube, bro, and saved it like that.
He looked at every individual like blood particle and like picked out only Tommy's.
Another thing I didn't like about these movies is the clan leaders fights. Like, I feel like her fights were too cheesy. She was just waving a fan around, and I get it. Like,
It was
I thought-
brutal to see the fan in the dude's neck.
Yeah, that was cool, but at the same time, I feel like
It was cheesy that she was so acrobatic. When
yes,
she was-
that's the part.
Especially
She's
since
an
she's,
old
like-
lady with a really tight kimono, and then she's like able to move. Like,
Yeah, she
so-
could barely walk.
Yeah.
You could see her like run away, and she just
does
take
like
like little baby steps.
Foot, yeah, the little feet.
She does that crazy jump, like how ninjas do, like. Oh.
it was like watching a really bad action movie. We got a dog trying to get into
He's
our
breaking
studio.
in. Well, the other one's down here, bro.
Yeah.
He's
He's sleeping.
Yeah,
He's
he's
being a
sleeping.
good boy today.
No,
Any other movies? Any other scenes you guys didn't like about the movie?
Didn't like, or are we still on the like? Because we were on the like.
We were on the like, and now we're on the dislike.
Oh.
We went down the rabbit hole.
Oh, there were plenty that I don't.
Yeah, we went down the rabbit hole.
You know, they'll have plenty. To say
I
about
also
what they
didn't
don't
like how the Baroness helped. What was Kenta get the gem? Like,
Yeah.
what did she expect to happen when she gave him a really powerful crystal that could destroy humanity?
Yeah.
Like, did she just expect him to give it back?
I feel she was very unnecessary, but I do understand why they added, because they needed to introduce the
Cobra.
Joes into the movie and Cobra.
Yeah, but weren't all the Yakuza members also Cobra members?
No.
Why'd she show up
Kentas
with?
were, right?
At the end, Cobra members showed up.
Because
to
like,
help
why did
out,
she
but-
show up without support? Because she started gunning everybody down inside the temple when she realized that she had to switch sides. Like,
That's I
why
think-
didn't she have any backup? Why was she
Oh,
by
it
herself?
was so dumb when
She had to be a
her
spy.
and Scarlett did an action pose
Yeah.
with the clan leader before they started
What, you thought that
mowing
was
down
dumb?
all the Yakuza dudes
thought
because they
it was-
want that like girl power scene.
Yeah.
And, like that's cool
That-
and all. That's fine.
Girl power is cool, but that was done like really cheesy.
Oh, did he close the
Much
door?
better.
Oh, never mind. I thought he closed the
He
door.
was trying to close the door.
They were like shoving it in your face that it's a girl empowerment moment.
I thought that was
I
funny
think
though.
I think they get it.
I thought it was funny when they all walked out together though. It was just-
Oh my god, the walkout together was so cheesy.
I thought you were gonna say
Because
this.
the clan leader was walking with her little shimmy steps,
Yeah.
and then everyone else just came out from random buildings from the sides and met up with her.
Yes.
That was unnecessary.
Alexei looked so upset.
He sounds so upset how we're gonna like diss on this movie.
So, do you guys change your ratings or
3.
Dang, you went down even more.
There's still a lot I could say about this movie that I don't like.
So this movie overall was just bad for you.
Yeah, there was that when they introduced Scarlet. They try to make it like she's completely in control of the situation, kind of
She
like that
wasn't.
Black Widow scene.
Yeah.
where,
yeah?
it was just so cheesy that she was in the bathroom like having this call, and the goons, they were just chilling right
Yeah,
behind
they were
her.
like watching her make the phone call.
Yeah,
I don't remember more than half the movie.
I had the ideal like experience where I was in a comfy chair. I had snacks.
Yeah,
and-
the free food.
Yeah, dude, I can
Nah,
still pay you
it's
for
okay.
it.
I'm just joking with
I
you.
used your $5 coupon.
I know you're like.
You-
She was like, "Would you like to use it?" You're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dang,
Because she
bro."
asked me for some reason, even though she saw that you pulled out your card.
I know, but
And I'm like, oh, did I accidentally like
Take his
give her
rewards.
mine somehow? I'm like,
All right,
no.
what did you rate it? Does your rating change?
no, I'm still gonna say it's like a 6.5.
What about you?
My rating will change to 7.
To a 7?
Yeah.
I think mine's will as well, but 7.5. But after all this negativity we talked about,
It's
I
gonna, it's gonna
also,
go down to a 7 now.
yeah, 7.
Hey, mine's still the same. I don't. Like I said, I felt bad that I fell asleep on it, so I can't really talk bad about it.
There was a really annoying scene where Snake Eyes goes into like a big light, and
Oh, something's going on. Oh, that was weird.
Oh, it's still
Oh,
there.
it's his.
Still there. It's a little hiss.
He put his mic. He put his phone on the cord.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Bro, why would you do that?
I didn't know it was gonna do that. But yeah, Snake Eyes goes into this like sun, like he's in a vision or
blinding
whatever.
scene.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, it really like blinded me.
Dude, that was the brightest thing. Like, if I was sleeping at that point, I would have woke up right there like, dang!
We were like, I was actually about to put my hands up to my eyes, like, oh, it was so blinding.
I just closed my eyes and I was just mad at the movie. I'm like, why is it gonna
think
do this to
Obi-Wan's
me?
Or Kingsley.
It was all
Yeah,
dark and everything, and all of a sudden it was dark, and
Done. All right, let's read some online reviews. The IMDb audience. This guy gave it a 4 out of 10. Characters try to be cool, but end up being boring and weak. Plot is all over the place. Snake Eyes is the weakest character in the movie, but somehow he's the only one that triumphs. Action is short and choppy. A massive fight is about to begin, and then it lasts 3 seconds and cuts to some other scene after that scene is over, and we go back to the fight scene, which is over, and that happens all the time. When you have an actor like Iko and don't use them in a movie like this, You are wasting potentially excellent fight scenes. Don't waste your money on this movie.
The fact this guy said there wasn't enough action scenes or it was short and choppy, I don't know about that.
Yeah, even if the fight scenes were short, they're supposed to be like fights don't go on for hours or even minutes. Most fights only last a few seconds.
That reminds me that there's so much shaky cam in this movie.
Oh my god!
None of it's good.
The cage fight, bro. The cage fight. Dude, this starts
intro.
off. Yeah.
The lens flare there as well. It was.
There was lens flare. I don't even remember.
There was a lot of it. It was not fun to watch the lens flare.
Look at that. Look at Aleksey's dropping his rating even more now.
My rating stays the same, but I did not like the lens flares. They were everywhere.
There were so many times where I'm like, oh, this action looks kind of cool, and then it starts some motherfucker. Excuse me.
You're good. You can spoil.
Okay.
Some guy's just like, let me
Yeah,
shake
he's
the
with the
camera
shaky cam. He's
aggressively.
always, I can't. I don't know how to control my arms to capture this action.
Oh, just shaking really hard. It's like, dude.
Like, how am I supposed to enjoy the action
He's
when
the
I literally,
intern. They gave him a big
yeah, I
responsibility.
literally can't tell what's going on.
All right, this Metacritic gave it a 60 out of 100. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins ends up having enough good time action sequence to make it worth the popcorn money. I think I agree.
Yeah.
It's good enough to have to just sit down, mindlessly eat popcorn and
Yeah, you
try
turn
to
your
have
brain
a
off in this
A
movie.
lot of
Yeah.
good mindless action.
Maybe that's
Yep.
why Aleksey
Maybe that's
liked
Aleksey
it.
wanted a couple more hours of
of being
footage.
brain dead. Yeah.
So if you're like working on a project and you need something in the background to play, I think this is a good movie to just turn on. You don't really
to
need
be
that.
honest, it's gonna be all the G.I. Joe movies. All of them are brain dead movies.
I don't know. I kind of like the first one.
Yeah, but they're all gonna be brain dead movies to watch in the background.
Wait, you only kind of like the first one? Man, that must be a terrible movie.
Hey, the first one honestly had the best medic reviews and everything.
Medic review.
Medic, bro.
This Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 4 out of 5. It's pure entertainment. Obviously, there's nothing magic about it. Just a good movie to see. So this person also turned off their brain while watching.
What was the
it, just
rating?
like 4 out of 5.
A 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
A good movie to see, though.
So he gave it like an 85. What do you
Yeah.
think about from that?
And this, a Fresh Tomatoes critic, certified it as fresh. It's familiar, but it's a nice little action movie.
That's
Pretty
facts.
much. It's a summer
factual
action
right
movie.
there.
It's exactly what you expect it to be.
Yeah, it's a summer action movie, and that's all there is to it. I don't think.
But it was a whole origin, bro. It's
yeah.
supposed to have more.
I don't think they're gonna build any franchises out of this.
They might make a second one because of how
They
they
better
ended
not.
off on the
Please
end.
don't.
Yeah, that's. Thank you, Jesus. They better not.
But yeah, they did sequel bait with the I gotta go find Tommy.
Now, before we move on to the next part, check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this one so far and you haven't seen it yet.
This one's
we
gonna
up-
be a lot of editing.
We upload new episodes weekly, so make sure to check that out. All right, so Act 3, content we've seen this week. So what are some other stuff you guys have seen this week?
I watched a lot of Toilet Bound Hanako-san. And
Oh,
by a lot, I mean I finished it.
Oh, nice.
And I bought a bunch of manga recently, so I'm gonna be reading that. Yeah, it's a bunch of weeb garbage. So I mean, this is a movie podcast, so I don't know.
Oh, you can talk about it. It's a show, too.
That is true. Yeah, I also got some Watamote manga and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that anime. It's pretty funny. What about you, Javier?
Yeah, for me, I just I watched the movie that you mentioned last week.
Oh,
The
yeah.
escape room movie.
Escape Room, yep.
I liked it. I liked it a lot more than I thought.
It's really good.
I liked the end of it. Honestly, that was a whole
Yeah,
plot
they left
twist.
it at a cliffhanger for us, and I think there's gonna, like he said, I think there's gonna be a third movie coming out of it. So.
Now you have to watch the first
These
one.
are
if you
good
haven't.
movies. Like they do really good at making these challenges. Like I probably wouldn't have been able to figure this stuff out if I was thrown into the situation.
Dude, honestly, I was so thrown off when they were
Don't
out
spoil
of
it. Don't spoil it.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't spoil it.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, it was good. I'll just say it like that. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Because I might actually watch that.
And then the other thing I've watched this week was Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I like that. I like the show.
good comedy.
What season are you on?
Still first season.
First season? What?
Bro, I don't
season?
go home and just sit down and watch TV like you guys most of the time. I go home and I get ready to go to the gym, and after the gym, I go and play Pokemon Go for like a couple hours, and then I go home and watch it like 2 episodes at night before I go to sleep.
I forgot to mention I finished Loki too.
Oh, let's go.
It's really good.
I have yet to finish Loki. I watched 2 movies this week. One was the first G.I. Joe movie.
Even though you didn't say it was good.
What?
You didn't say it was that good.
It was good enough. The story got me.
Jesus, your face.
The story kept me engaged. I liked that Channing Tatum was in it. He was a pretty good actor in it. I loved the power suits they had. It was really cool to see the power suits.
Yes, dude, that was honestly
so
cool. That's what Iron Man needs to do.
Yeah, those are so cool.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
And then Javier mentioned that all the Twilight movies are back on Netflix.
Yes,
I tried watching the first one again after like 7 years, right? Mm-hmm. And I was watching it while streaming because it was just background noise, and I couldn't even get through the first one.
I actually want to talk about that
because it was so bad.
I watched it this week as well. It came out this Friday. I think they got all of the Twilight movies on there, and I unironically sat through and watched the whole thing. And I kind of had to force myself to watch it.
Did you watch all of them?
No, just the first.
Okay, I was thinking did you rewatch all of them?
I forgot if those movies have like a horrible like dark blue tint.
Yes,
on
they
them.
do. I'll talk about it right
bad.
here. So it was released November 21st of 2008. That's how old this movie is. It was a really big thing back then. So the plot centers around when Bella Swan moves to a small town in the Pacific Northwest, she falls in love with Edward Cullen, a mysterious classmate who reveals to himself to be a 108-year-old vampire. Directed by Catherine Hardwicke, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. It's rated PG-13, and honestly, I rated a 5 out of 10.
I give it like a 2.
Was that last movie? You saw the last one, right?
With the newest Twilight movie?
Yeah, I think you saw.
No, I didn't. I only saw the first Twilight movie.
Because I remember someone talking to me about it. About how Jacob wanted to like.
How he imprinted on the baby?
Yeah, that's so strange.
This whole thing is strange. The acting, I don't know if you guys seen the TikToks, but the acting that the main character, Bella, does is really, really weird. She does like those Debbie Ryan facial expressions, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I like Debbie Ryan.
Yeah, I like her too. She's a good actor. But have you ever seen her, like her old stuff? Like, I don't know. They just make really weird facial expressions to
like
try and
duck face?
No, not even duck face. Like, this is some weird stuff. I'll have to show you guys off. After this, I'll show you guys. It's just trust me. It's weird.
Kristen Stewart's like
don't talk shit about Debbie Ryan.
That like blue green tint on it was hard to get into. I mean, once you get used to it, it's okay. But just watching it at first like that is really weird. I don't know. I've never really seen a movie like that.
You know what that reminds me? There's the scene in Snake Eyes where
back to this again
where the house is burning down.
Oh yeah.
And then you see the villain come out, and then you see Snake Eyes looking at him, and then it does like some weird like
ripple effect.
Some weird edit that makes it look like an early 2000s movie, like that one scene in Halloween. By Korn.
The original Halloween?
Okay. No, the one that's made by like a band.
Oh yeah.
Can't tell if it was Korn or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really cheap.
It was cheesy. The only part I found interesting about it was like the vampire's powers. That's just because I like cryptids, like Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster. I like listening to that kind of folklore. So that was the only good part about it to me.
The cool thing is they don't actually die when they get exposed to sunlight. So
yeah, don't they like
they sparkle?
They just sparkle. They sparkle.
They got glitter on
so
them.
stupid.
I can't believe this movie blew up as much as it
I don't
did.
know either.
Why'd you say it was cool again?
I didn't.
Like I honestly have never seen the first one.
I get it. You can think that the actors are hot. The actors can be hot, but the characters are not good.
No. You said the cool thing was that
the cool thing about their powers, that they don't die when they exposed to sunlight.
God.
This vampire.
Like normal
I know,
vampire.
right? Other than that, I don't see how the
it was
movie was
also
that good.
it was also during like the height of the goth phase people were going through. So maybe that also played a factor
Well, yeah,
into
I
it.
it was from 2000.
So back to what Jesus said. If I was a vampire, I'd rather be a vampire from Twilight because I would like to have my powers and not fear the sunlight.
Yeah.
I'd rather sparkle and be able to rip someone's throat out in the daylight than burn every time I step outside.
No,
Dude.
I'd rather kill myself.
Dude, the best scene in that whole movie was when he caught the car.
Yeah, that's
yes.
the only good scene in my opinion.
He ran super fast like the Flash. They
And then
did that
he-
a lot though. They overplayed the super speed. He did that constantly throughout the movie after they found out he had the powers.
At one point, it just didn't feel like super speed. I felt like they just had like a blur behind him.
Yeah,
He was running
yes.
normally.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the Flash CW show.
Yeah, that's basically what it looked like.
I saw a recent TikTok, which is like the worst CG I've ever seen.
I don't know why that show's still running.
I enjoy
Flash?
the
Yeah,
CW Flash,
Flash.
actually. It's fun.
Really?
Still?
Yeah.
You still
fun.
watch it?
Well, not recently, but I stopped at like season 4, I think.
There's 4 seasons.
There's like 7.
Yeah, dude, it's gone on for a
Why?
long time.
Yeah.
Because it's really cheap to produce.
So you're
it's
telling me
cheaper
I need
to
to
produce,
watch?
and I like the actors, honestly.
I guess they do just kind of can make like a smear effect to make running.
So you're telling me I should watch it?
I'd recommend watching CW Flash.
Like the scene that I saw was like Flash and then some like kid Flash and a bunch of sperm flashes.
I'm
like
sorry,
chasing
what?
him.
Is that's the thing you saw on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you
It
share it
looked
with
really
us?
bad.
Why didn't you
Because I haven't. I was during. I think I was in Seattle.
Yeah, I haven't been using
Yeah,
TikTok much.
I'd recommend watching Flash. It's not bad. It's got good stories. I mean, it gets repetitive at times, especially the first 3 seasons.
I don't know if I can sit through 3 seasons of
before it
They're
repetitive.
gets
still
good.
good. They're still good. I recommend it.
It
Highly
just,
recommend
like
it.
the first episode goes on, and then the second episode, and then it relates back to the first episode, and just keeps going like that through the whole series.
I mean, since a lot of people have seen it, I am going to spoil some stuff about it since it's...
Oh, no spoilers.
Hey, it's
yeah,
an old show.
hey, but we
It's an
haven't
old
seen
show.
it. We haven't
Right,
seen
Are
it.
you going to watch it?
No.
Maybe. Oh, shut up.
Go.
maybe someone viewing will.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
fine.
they'll take your recommendation.
All right, give it a shot. At least give it the first 3 seasons.
What?
Once you get into the first
first
season, you're going to want to watch the next season.
Nah,
and the next season.
You know a show that I just realized that I thought about is what Scott's watching right now?
What's he watching?
I Zombie, I think it's called.
Oh,
It's on-
iZombie.
iZombie.
I
Oh,
saw
yes, I
that.
remember
I
that.
saw that. With
I dropped
Emily
that
a while
series.
ago.
I
Huh?
dropped it.
You dropped it? I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
I saw the first season.
I watched the first season all the way through, and I started the second one. And
That
then-
one came out during the time that The Walking Dead was popular, right? That was during the zombie
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
Yeah.
When everything was zombie Land, Walking Dead.
Yeah.
iZombie was okay, but I just
I
couldn't
like
get
the
into
twist of
next
it,
part.
honestly. The fact that
Hey.
I can't talk about it. Dang it.
Isn't it weird how we go through monster phases? Like there was a zombie era, there was a vampire era.
What's now?
It's gonna be
I think
book
it's,
fit.
I think it's like creepypastas right now, isn't it? Like Slender Man wasn't that long ago.
I guess
but it wasn't
serial
very-
killers, even though it's
Yeah.
not really a
Right now,
monster.
we could say it's
Yeah,
the
not
more
really
like
monster.
just kaiju era.
Oh no! It's those what is it? Those
It-
online games, like YouTube channels. You watch these videos about like these mysteries you have to solve. What is that sort of like analog horror? That's what's going on right now.
Is
I don't know
that
what that
what's
is.
really going on?
Yeah, that's what's popular right now. I'll show you guys that after this
A
too.
lot of horror movies are coming out, so it might be like.
Hey,
a
I'm
horror
fine with
fan.
that. I'm a big horror fan.
Same.
Like I like the fact. That's why That's why I'm glad I got the VIP Celebration Cinema
So
for only
another-
$19.95.
Another thing I watched is Masters of the Universe Revelations. It was released July 23rd of 2021. So the plot. The war for Eternia begins again in what may be the final battle between He-Man and Skeletor. A new animated series from the writer/director of Kevin Smith, starring Chris Wood, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Mark Hamill. It's rated TV PG.
I heard it's terrible.
Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10. He-Man, this is not really a spoiler because everybody's upset about this in Twitter. He-Man dies in the first episode.
Wait,
So the show is not about He-Man.
Your reaction.
The show is not about He-Man. He dies in the first episode.
What is this on? This is on
Netflix.
Amazon?
This is a
Oh,
Netflix
it's
show.
on Netflix?
Yes, this is a Netflix show. The animation is so good, but the story sucks.
I don't know anything about He-Man.
Really?
I don't know
Yeah.
much about He-Man either.
What?
But I still know enough to know that I don't like that he's not in it.
You know Flash Gordon? Every time I hear Flash Gordon or see He-Man, I feel like I'm watching the same thing. Or I'm seeing...
I don't know who Flash Gordon is.
It's some movie back in like the 70s or something like that. I don't know, a TV series. I don't know.
See,
I get the same vibes
I
from them, and I don't like
I
it.
kind of seen a couple episodes of the old He-Man show.
Yeah.
Same with G.I. Joe. That's why I'm like, I'm kind of like
Kind of know about this stuff.
a little bit about the stuff. I know the show. These shows were like the early.
Yeah, they were really popular.
Like what, the
back in
1980s?
Yeah. Yep.
Something around that time frame.
Yeah.
No.
So there's only 5 episodes of this first season out. They're each 20 minutes long, and I think it's unlikely they're gonna continue the show. Netflix has a habit of canceling their good shows, so since this isn't even that good, I don't think it's gonna continue.
I don't know, man. Since it's bad, they might do
They
it just
might
because
throw more.
just because people have already watched it and they're dogging on it
Yeah.
like hardcore. So like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's make this a horrible season.
You
might
should
be a
watch
cash grab,
BoJack
too.
Horseman instead.
It might be a
Bojack's
cash
pretty
grab.
good.
Wait, what?
It might be a cash grab.
Yeah.
Maybe. Might at this point maybe.
I mean, He-Man is a like.
Like I don't know who the audience is for. Who the audience is intended to be. Like the main character,
He-Man.
both He-Man and Skeletor die. in the
What?
first
Skeletor
episode.
died.
What?
Everyone dies.
He's a Skeleman. How does
How does he die? Yeah.
What's the plot then?
Well,
Maybe-
that part I don't want to spoil.
Maybe his soul just leaves his body because it's
I just
skeleton,
want to tell
bro.
people before you go watch it, just know that they die. So don't be expecting a show about He-Man and Skeletor because that's not what it is.
What's the name of the show again?
It's called Masters of the Universe Revelations.
I guess that's
Is it-
why it's
is
not
it-
called
is it-
He-Man.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a whole bunch of like Marvel has different universes? Is this the second universe?
This is in the same universe from what I can tell. It's just about like a friend of He-Man's that she takes over the show.
What are you doing over there?
Is it She-Ra?
No, it's not She-Ra. It's some royal guard.
Okay.
This art style is so garbage.
Fuck you. Actually, fuck you.
All right, so now let's get into the credit. So you guys recommended movies and stuff, but is there any like YouTube channels or just something else you want to recommend the viewer to watch?
I've been watching
Your channel.
some
Oh,
Nexpo.
thank you. Oh, Nexpo is amazing. He does a good job of making
I
videos.
watched some Rainbot. I watched some Nick Crowley, which is kind of like Nexpo. You said YouTube channel specifically, or
It could be like Twitch or whatever you want to talk about.
everyone
Twitch.
should listen to the new Tyler album.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was to say, I just,
Tyler the Creator's album.
yeah,
Pretty
so I
dope.
just started listening to that.
Check
so
out
I
my
think
review on that.
I think it's pretty good.
I did. It's pretty good.
Is that a music thing or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't listen very much.
I
to
don't
music.
listen to music.
Yeah, I prefer audiobooks
Hey.
over music.
Oh, that's
Hey Jesus, you know I realized I think I heard the artist's name, but someone was bashing on all the artists like that.
Oof.
Abraham, Eddie's cousin right here. He was like ever since 2014, all the new like rappers that came out are just straight garbage.
I hear
I
that a
agree with
lot,
that.
and I tend to disagree.
I tend to disagree too.
then
Their lyrics might not be as deep as the last generation's rapper, but they're still really successful and they're still really fun to party to. Have a good time.
I'm
Vibe with.
honestly fine with all the rappers.
Yeah, right.
Me saying that the music these days is trash is because I just don't listen to music.
Yeah.
So,
So take Alexei's
Mr.
opinion with a grain of
Anime
salt.
openings.
I'm
I don't
Mr.
really listen to that.
Nightcore.
Really?
What do you listen to?
He listens to Nightcore.
Audiobooks.
Nightcore?
Not anymore. I have like 1 or 2 songs that
Remember
I have
Javier
downloaded,
used to
but-
listen to a lot of
I
Nightcore.
still listen to
Like I
all
said, I prefer
Nightcore too.
audiobooks.
Oh, what do you recommend for the viewers?
I honestly haven't seen anything new, so it's okay.
Pimp Night.
Huh?
Pimp Night.
Pimp Night?
He does Pokemon videos, Pokemon battle videos.
Okay.
So it's
What's he on?
YouTube.
YouTube?
And Twitch.
I want to recommend Tom Buck. He's the YouTuber who kind of recommended me recommends viewers some of the gear that I have on the show right now. So if you want to learn how to start a podcast, highly recommend check out his channel. He just loves to talk about it. He's not really sponsored by these people, but the few times that he is, he lets you know. So it's not like he's trying to sell you this product. He's just genuinely likes the product that he's reviewing. So let's see. Our plans for next week. I was thinking we could do Jungle Cruise. What do you guys think about that?
Heck yeah, I'm down with that.
Comes out Friday.
Christian Rock is in it.
Is that the one that's based on the
right now I'm not
ride?
working Saturday, so
You better not.
Yeah, it's based on the
You
Disney
better
ride.
not.
it might
Right.
change.
Starring Dwayne The
Yeah, I
Rock
can't-
I
Johnson.
legit thought that was Jumanji.
It does kind of look like Jamal.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
he's in it.
That's because The Rock plays like one role in every movie,
I like the fact
and it's the
that
same
he's-
actor. Well, of course, the same actor,
Hey,
but same
hey,
character.
Jesus,
He's the
if-
same character in Fast and the Furious.
Pretty much.
He's a tour guide.
Yeah, I mean, he plays the tough guy in every movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no shit.
He's fallen into the tough guy role.
If it was Jumanji, Kevin Hart would be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought Kevin Hart was going to show up later in the trailer.
He might.
Until they showed those Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
He might show up in Jungle
You
Cruise.
guys down to do Jungle Cruise next
I'd be
week?
down for
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I'll be
sure.
fine with that. As
All
long
right,
as Lexi
plan-
doesn't.
All right, viewers, next week's episode is gonna be Jungle Cruise. We'll try to stream it live. If we stream it, it's gonna be on Sunday, but I will post updates about that.
What are you guys' expectations for it right now? See
I'm excited.
if our expectations change.
I mean,
next
it's a
week.
movie about a ride. How crazy can it be?
Bro, I like the fact, based off the trailer, I like the fact that they can make the boat fly.
That's so stupid.
What?
Don't tell me. You like that?
Yes, I did. I was like, what? They got a whole boat to fly. And it was an old steamboat, too. It was not even
I
a
feel
modern
this thing is
boat.
gonna be
Willie.
a roller coaster of a ride. So.
Or
It'd be cool to watch it in D-Box,
Yes, it would.
but I don't think they do that anymore.
Why?
because it's too expensive for no one to buy it.
Well, then
I bought it every
why
time
do they
the movie
offer
came
it
out,
on
D-Box, I'd get it
the
every time.
VIP Plus then?
They do, but I never see any showtimes with D-Box
I think-
or IMAX 3D. I
Yeah.
saw mine's 2D.
Yeah, like everything that they said that you can get.
'Cause I
You can get all that stuff, but they don't offer it
Because they
anymore.
have to hire engineers to sit through the movie and mess with the seats and shit in specific ways.
Yeah, well,
The
through their
timing.
so the economy is kind of rough right
Yeah,
now for hiring.
It stopped happening since COVID, so I don't know if they're ever gonna bring it
I
back.
hope they bring back D-Box because I really like that movie. Bro,
It's just right next to it.
I heard that sound though.
All right, so if you've enjoyed this video so far, make sure to like this video if you've enjoyed it, comment down below on what your thoughts on Snake Eyes were, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week, peace.
Peace out,
There was
fellas.
a,